As one of the longest tenured faculty members, it is my honor to serve as Grand Marshal and welcome you to our commencement exercises. I hereby declare these ceremonies open. Will those of you who are able please stand as we welcome the class of 2026.
Good evening. Will those who are able please rise or remain standing as the RMU Wind Ensemble plays our national anthem. Thank you, and please be seated.
Hello, class of 2026. You know, my voice is a little scratchy, but I don't think yours is. Let's try again. Hello, class of 2026. Much better. Much better. As president of RMU, it is my honor to preside over these commencement exercises. To start us off, please join me in welcoming the representative of RMU's Board of Trustees, Steve Shaw.
Thank you, Madam President, and good afternoon, class of 2026. One of the highlights of my role as a member of the RMU Board of Trustees is the opportunity to be part of a momentous day like today. The entire board is proud of each and every one of you, and we're excited to celebrate this important milestone in your lives. Your hard work and dedication, along with the support of your family and loved ones, has brought you to this moment. We're also grateful to the entire RMU faculty and staff who have worked tirelessly to support you on your journey. Let's cherish today's celebration together, knowing that you have our admiration, gratitude, and best wishes for your success. Madam President, please proceed with the ceremony.
Congratulations, class of 2026. You did it. Today is the day you've dreamed of when you first started your program. It's the day you aimed toward when you were making your way through your program's rigorous coursework. And I'm sure those last few years have been filled with this to-do list, right? You've had a lot of them. And it felt great when you could check something off that list. Finish that super long assignment that's due first thing in the morning. Done? Check. Write another discussion post. Done? Check. Study for that big exam. Done? Check. And then, finally, after lists and lists and lists, order your cap and gown. Done? Check. As master's and doctoral students, you are poised to become leaders in your respective fields. You've acquired a depth of knowledge and expertise that's unparalleled, and you possess a unique set of skills that will enable you to make a positive impact in the world. So you are truly unstoppable. So as we celebrate today, we know there were so many people around you that helped you to make it to this moment. So let's take a moment and recognize your parents, spouses, family members, friends who have supported you to help you get here today.
Madam President, at this time, I ask you to install our honorary degree recipient for 2026, and may I ask Dr. Frank Hartle to assist with this conferral.
Robert Morris University is proud to welcome home one of our most distinguished students, Emily Drake. For the last 100 years, Emily has lived a life of service, resilience, and global adventure, which includes enrolling at our institution. Now, in 1944, when she attended, we were known as Robert Morris School. So let's learn more about our honorary degree recipient, Emily Drake.
I was born in Sharpsburg on July 4th, 1925. My parents were immigrants from Poland. My father immigrated to the United States because they were looking for men to work at the steel mills. My mother and father, they had 5 boys. And then me, I was the only girl and the youngest. I went to Polish Catholic school, St. John Cantius in Sharpsburg. And then after school, I could take the streetcar back. I graduated in 1943, and of course the war was already started. There was the little paper boys, extra, Pearl Harbor bombed. I couldn't join the service. My brother, Eddie, was already being drafted, and of course I was writing to him all the time, and I told him I wanted to join you. He said, no. I worked at War Production Board in Pittsburgh, and also attended Robert Morris Business School to study stenotype because I wanted to be a reporter. In the meantime, my sister-in-law had already joined the service, and when she went in, I said, I'm not staying home, I'm going too. I did not graduate from Robert Morris because he did not finish, the term. However, I was knowledgeable enough with it by that time that I was able to use it. My job was to take testimony from GIs who were being drafted. I wanted to go overseas. At that time, he says that their quota has already been filled for women overseas. They couldn't sign me up. He says, do you know any language? And I says, yes, I know Polish. He says, oh, you could get a job at the American Embassy in Warsaw, or you could get a job at the Polish Embassy in Washington, D.C. In September, right after the war was over, a letter from the Polish Embassy in Washington, D.C., and it said that the ambassador was out of the country, and upon his return, they would show him a letter. I never sent them a letter. He says, I know you did. I did. So here, that officer sent that letter to the Polish embassy telling them, we had a woman here who could speak language. I'm sure you could use her. That was the best thing that happened to me in my life. And so there I stayed at the embassy for about 6 years. 16th Street, which is right, the third alphabet from the White House. That's when I came back to Pittsburgh. I got a job at the VA at Aspinwall, and then I read in the paper the Air Force was looking for personnel to work overseas, and I got the job. I was sent to Germany and worked at Ramstein Air Force Base, and then after my term was up there, got a job Langley Air Force Base in Virginia, and I was there for 18 years. I retired from the Air Force at Langley Air Force Base. I always wanted to get to California, and well, I went out there and never left. I mean, I just loved it. I have to tell you this because every time I go to a veterans breakfast, they'll always ask me, what do I owe my longevity to since I turned 100 on the 4th of July? I tell them, first of all, I said, I never married. And of course, that kills everybody. And in my spare time, all I did was play tennis and dance the polka. And here I am. Well, then, after 29 years in California, I moved back to Pittsburgh because by this time, my brother's gone, my sister-in-law's gone, our whole family's gone. I only have 3 nieces living here, though. I thought I better move back close to them in case I get sick. Well, I've been here 15 years now, and I haven't been sick since.
As you have seen, her formal time as a student was cut short in order to serve our country. Today, 82 years after she first enrolled, RMU is privileged to officially award Emily a degree. So we sent Dr. John Locke to share the news with her.
Very nice.
That's great. That's great.
Yep, so
So there you go.
that should do it.
Robert Morris is very honored that you're going to join us at our ceremony. And we love that we're a part of your story.
Thank you so much.
But on the day that you visit us on campus, RMU is going to give you your honorary degree.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my Lord, oh come on, you're just gonna make me cry. Oh my God. That is very, very touching. I don't believe I deserve it. When is this going to be? Oh,
May
it's a good thing because next weekend I'm gonna be gone.
That's the weekend after.
As long as I don't have to speak,
Yep.
I'll start crying. All I can say is thank you. I mean, what can I say?
As president of Robert Morris University, it is my distinct honor to confer upon you the degree, Doctorate of Business Administration, honoris causa. Congratulations. Emily, with this honorary degree, we recognize your extraordinary service to our country. Your story is a perfect example of exactly what we mean when we say unstoppable. We are truly fortunate to have you as part of the RMU family, and we look forward to July 4th, 2026, not just because America is celebrating its 250th birthday, but because you will be celebrating your 101st. Let's give one more round of applause for Dr. Emily Drake. As you have just seen, veterans hold a special place in the hearts of RMU faculty, staff, and students. In total, RMU is home to 298 military-connected students, veterans, active duty service members, spouses, and dependents. This weekend, we will be celebrating with 27 of them who will be graduating. And tonight, there are 8 master and 4 doctoral students who have earned their degrees. Would all military veterans, including those in the audience, if you're able, please stand and be recognized. Thank you for your service and your contributions to the Robert Morris community. I am also honored to announce an ROTC student who is commissioning as a cadet in the U.S. Army. Raheel Goodman, Masters of Business Administration. If you are out there, please stand and be recognized. Congratulations. You can be seated.
The heart of any university is the faculty who have taught, guided, mentored, and inspired our students. Robert Morris University proudly recognizes dedicated individuals who have served the university with distinction by awarding emeritus status. Faculty chosen for this honor have demonstrated a sustained record of excellence and noteworthy accomplishments in teaching, research, and service. The names of previous emeritus faculty are listed on page 3 of your program. This year, the university is pleased to welcome a distinguished professor to the ranks of faculty emeritus and to celebrate the lasting impact he has made on generations of students and the university community. Today, we welcome Dr. Alan Lias, Professor Emeritus of Mathematics. Will all members of the faculty, including our emeritus faculty, please stand and be recognized. Madam President, gathered here today are candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy and Doctor of Nursing Practice degrees. May I ask Maureen Kiefer, Dean of Students, to assist the President with the recognition of the graduates. Would Dean Daria Crawley please come to the podium to present the doctoral candidates from the School of Data Intelligence and Technology? Will the Hooding faculty please make their way to the stage, and will the marshals escort the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy in Information Systems and Communications to the platform? Dean Crawley.
Madam President, I present the candidates who have fulfilled all degree requirements for the Doctor of Philosophy in Information Systems and Communications.
Brian Joseph Brennan is a senior cloud engineer at the MITRE Corporation. He earned a BS in sports management at the University of Tampa and an MS in information systems at Central Michigan University. His dissertation, Borderlines, more than a decade of U.S. Southern Border Patrol experiences and media narratives, 2012 to 2026, was supervised by Dr. Karen Paulette. Adam Bright is a senior software engineer at GoGuardian. He earned a Bachelor of Arts in Communication from Grove City College and an MS in Competitive Intelligence Systems from Robert Morris University. His dissertation, entitled "Why Does This Job Exist?" An exploratory study of the perceptions of role alignment to organizational purpose, was supervised by Dr. Stuart Allen. Crystal Seaman Broughton is a principal project lead at the MITRE Corporation. She earned a Bachelor of Science in Supply Chain, Transportation and Logistics Management, and a Master of Science in Management of Information Systems, both from the Bellevue University in Nebraska. Her dissertation, Qualitative Focus Groups, Expert Perspectives of the U.S. Challenges in Building a Quantum Repeater at Scale, was supervised by Dr. Jamie Pinchot. Robert Wayne Broughton is a retired service member from the U.S. Air Force and a retired civilian from the U.S. Space Force. His academic degrees are in aviation technology, biomedical technology, business administration, and an MBA with a minor in project management from the George Washington University. His dissertation, Association of Digital Measures and Self-Reported Fatigue, a quantitative study on body-worn fitness tracker technology, acceptance, and motorcycle rider fatigue, was supervised by Dr. Anthony Moretti. Robert Woodley King is the Chief Executive Officer of Applied Geology and Environmental Science, Incorporated. He earned a BS in Geology from the University of Akron, an MS in Hydrology from Kent State University, and a Master of Science in Communications and Information Systems from Robert Morris University. His dissertation, a Delphi study of policy development for remote meetings in energy sector companies in the United States, was supervised by Dr. Stuart Allen. Megan E. Manley spent the last 2 decades leading projects and teams to strengthen federal, state, and local cybersecurity and manage risks to our nation's critical infrastructure. She earned a Bachelor of Arts from Lewis University in Illinois and an MBA from the University of Phoenix on Kapon Air Station in Germany. Her dissertation, The Process for Reaching Semantic Convergence Across Organizational Boundaries in Federal Projects, was supervised by Dr. Ann Summerall Jabro. Brian Anthony Massa is a Senior Director and Deputy Practice Lead at Gartner, where he leads product and consulting work in cloud security, zero trust architecture, and AI ML. He's earned a BS in Systems Engineering Management from the United States Air Force Academy and an MS in Engineering Management from Tufts University. His dissertation, Navigating Cyber Threats, Practitioner Insights on Building Cyber-Resilient Organizations, was supervised by Dr. A.J. Grant. Timothy George McGibney earned a BS and MS in Industrial Engineering from the University of Pittsburgh, graduating in 2005. His dissertation, titled Technology Adoption and Strategic Use of Product Cost Management Software, Implications for Should-Cost-Driven Procurement Negotiations, was supervised by Dr. Min Liu. Mackenzie Mack Tyler Mead is the social media account executive for Sprankle's Neighborhood Markets and the Checked Out podcast. She earned a BS in Communications Media Marketing from Indiana University of Pennsylvania and an MS in Strategic Communications from Indiana University of Pennsylvania. Her dissertation, Smartphone Screen Time and Media Literacy, Exploring the Potential Correlation Between Smartphone Usage and Media Consumption Competency, was supervised by Dr. Jamie Pinchot. Chloe Persian Mills is University Librarian at RMU's Elaine Boyd Library and has worked for RMU since 2007. Upon graduation, she will continue to work with this exceptional professional team. Her dissertation, The Library Abides, Forecasts, Trends, and Planning the Future of Academic Libraries, was supervised by Dr. Ann Summerall Jabro. Shadrach Oryero is an international student from Kenya, where he was the head of ICT at Privatization Commission of Kenya. He earned a BS in Information Technology from Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology and a Master of Science in Applied Information Technology from Africa Nazarene University. His dissertation, titled Improving Cybersecurity Through Explainable AI, Bridging the Gap Between Threat Detection and Human Understanding, was supervised by Dr. Sushma Mishra. Joveline Pettis, MBA, SPHR, is a practitioner scholar with more than 20 years of executive HR leadership experience. She specializes in aligning enterprise systems and governance and driving organizational change. She currently serves as an adjunct professor at the Kwanzaa University of Information Engineering. Her dissertation, Silent Stalkers, Investigation into Cyberstalking, Digital Harassment, and Victim Protection in the Age of Deepfakes, was supervised by Dr. Karen Paulette. Sohal Sarwar is an assistant professor and chair of the Computer Science Department at La Roche University. Over his 25-plus years in the corporate sector, he has served as Director of Engineering at the Technology Development Center at UPMC in Pittsburgh, Senior Director of Engineering at Third Rock Gaming in Southern California, and Manager of Engineering at International Game Technology in Nevada. He earned his MS degrees in electrical engineering from Texas Tech University in Lubbock, Texas. He also attended the University of Pittsburgh for a postgraduate program in electrical and computer engineering. His BS is in electrical and electronics engineering from Bangladesh University of Engineering and Technology. His dissertation, The Emergence of an AI-Mediated Novel Learning Theory, a constructivist grounded theory study, was supervised by Dr. Sushma Mishra. Chris Scalise, a Chief Information Security Officer with 30 years of IT and IT security experience, who has a BS, MS, and MBA in cybersecurity from Robert Morris University. His dissertation, Obtaining and Retaining the Most Talented CISOs Through Personal Safeguards Provided by Organizations, was supervised by Dr. Natalia Bromal. Chris Takis holds a BS in Computer Science and an MBA in Finance from the University of Georgia. He is a member of MITRE's Treasury and Finance Department and has more than 33 years of experience supporting federal agencies, including the U.S. Mint, OMB, and the IRS. He successfully completed his dissertation titled Tool or Companion: Social Chatbot Users' Identification of Perceived Relationships, under the advisement of Dr. Ann D. Summerall-Jabro.
Please join me in congratulating the candidates for Doctor of Philosophy in Information Systems and Communications.
Will Dean Nadine Englert please present the doctoral candidates from the School of Education and Social Sciences? Will the Hooding faculty please make their way to the stage, and will the marshals escort the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy in Instructional Management and Leadership to the platform?
Madam President, I present those candidates who have fulfilled all degree requirements for the Doctor of Philosophy in Instructional Management and Leadership.
Robert F. Hamilton serves as the Director in Westmoreland County Department of Human Services and the founder and CEO of Hamilton Consulting and president of Gridiron Home Incorporated. He earned a bachelor's degree in public service and a master's of public policy and management from the University of Pittsburgh. His dissertation, The Examination of Capacity Building Efforts by 5 Human Service-Related Nonprofit Organizations, was supervised by Dr. John Zinchak. Ashley Elizabeth Messner is the Dyslexia Outreach Support Specialist for the Pierce Center and Structured Literacy Supervisor at Robert Morris University. She has a bachelor's in English secondary education and a master's in literacy from Robert Morris University. Her dissertation, The Effects of Manipulatives on the Spelling Abilities of Elementary Students with Reading Difficulties, a single case research design, was supervised by Dr. Mary Hansen. Brian Keith Pruitt Jr. is the Director of Enrollment at the Community College of Beaver County. He acquired his bachelor's and master's degrees from Robert Morris University. His dissertation, The Role of Mentorship in Enhancing Retention and Degree Completion for First-Generation African-American Male Students and predominantly white institutions, was supervised by Dr. Michael Quigley. Cheryl Lynn Strong Truitt is a district manager for Starbucks Coffee Company formerly Vice President of Retail Banking for Chase Bank. She earned a Bachelor in Business Accounting from Robert Morris University, Master's in Management with emphasis in Finance from Webster University, and Graduate Certificate in International Leadership from Walden University. Her dissertation, Theory to Practice, Teachers' Perception of Financial Literacy in the Early Stages of Implementation in California, was supervised by Dr. Carrie Ann Bernadowski.
Please join me in congratulating all of the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy in Instructional Management and Leadership.
Now will Dean Nadine Englert present the doctoral candidates from the School of Health Professions. Will the Hooding faculty please make their way to the stage, and will the marshals escort the candidates for the Doctor of Nursing Practice to the platform?
Madam President, I present those candidates who have fulfilled all degree requirements for the Doctor of Nursing Practice.
Elizabeth Beam Bendel is a registered nurse in the Behavioral Health Unit at Forbes Hospital. She earned a Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree from Pace University. Her DNP project, Physician Perceptions of the Preparedness of Nurse Practitioners, Impacts on Collaboration and Healthcare Integration, was supervised by Dr. Carrie Ann Bernadowski. Following graduation, she plans to work as a psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner in an outpatient setting, providing care to people of all ages. Jessica Marie Lamont, registered nurse, previously worked at Torrance State Hospital, where she gained valuable experience in behavioral health nursing. She earned her associate degree in nursing from Conemaugh High School of Nursing and her Bachelor of Science in Nursing from the University of Phoenix. Her Doctor of Nursing Practice project, Empowering Staff, Recognizing and Responding to Teen Suicide Risk, was supervised by Dr. Kirsten Kameg, focused on improving early intervention for at-risk youth. Following graduation, Jessica will begin working in a rural community health outpatient clinic where she is committed to serving underserved populations. Shannon Renee Sell is a registered nurse at Panther Rare Pharmacy. She holds a Bachelor of Arts in Biology and Spanish from Washington and Jefferson College, as well as a Bachelor of Science in Nursing from Robert Morris University. Her DNP project, Unveiling a Hidden Crisis, Improving the Identification and Treatment of Human Trafficking Victims in a Pediatric Emergency Department, was supervised by Dr. Denise Ramponi and Dr. Stephanie Jacobs. Sarah Elizabeth Bovard Senyo is a registered nurse on the Behavioral Health Unit at AHN Forbes Hospital. She earned her Bachelor of Science in Nursing from Carlow University in 2022 and transitioned directly into RMU's DNP program that same year. Her DNP project, titled Debriefing on an Inpatient Behavioral Health Unit, Investigating the Healthcare Team's Perceptions of Debriefing, was supervised by Dr. Kirsten Kameg.
Please join me in congratulating all of the candidates for the Doctor of Nursing Practice.
Traditionally, the members of the graduating doctoral classes choose to give back to Robert Morris University, a reminder of the hard work and team efforts it took to achieve their personal goals. Please welcome the representative from the Doctor of Philosophy in Information Systems and Communications, Crystal Broughton.
Good afternoon, friends, faculty, loved ones, staff. On behalf of Cohort 25, the PhD program, we'd like to present the school our funds, our named funds, excuse me. Ooh, hold on, I'm so sorry, just a moment. The Judith Kaufman Fund, the Craig Paulette Making a Difference Scholarship Fund, the Veterans Fund, the Fred Cahoon Educational Excellence Scholarship Fund, the Robert J. Scaveria Foundation for the Advancement of Agile Ethnography Fund, and the Educational Endowment Fund.
And from the students in the Doctorate of Nursing Practice, please welcome Sarah Senyo.
Good afternoon, everyone. As the cohort speaker for the DNP graduates, we are honored to present the gift to President Patrick to be applied to the Judy Kaufman Foundation Scholarship for DNP students. We are most grateful to be able to contribute to future DNP students as they complete their nurse practitioner with their doctorate degrees. Thank you.
And from the doctoral class in instructional management and leadership, please welcome Ashley Messner.
Hi, I am honored to be representing cohort 19 tonight. Because my professors have tried so hard to teach me how to be concise this year, I promise this speech will be shorter than my dissertation, so my committee can breathe a sigh of relief. My experience with Cohort 19 has been a testament to the ways in which the Instructional Management and Leadership program fosters professional and academic rigor, community building, and lifelong professional relationships. Thank you to everyone who has been involved with the IML program, from the professors and staff to my own colleagues. In order to honor the program, we have chosen to give and donate our class gift to the George Semich Scholarship Fund. Thank you.
To the doctoral students from the Doctor of Philosophy in Information Systems and Communication, Doctor of Philosophy in Instructional Management and Leadership, and Doctor of Nursing Practice programs, thank you. Thank you for your generosity and for writing your story at RMU. We really appreciate it.
Madam President, assembled today are the candidates for degrees of Master of Science, Master of Business Administration, Master of Science in Nursing, and Master of Education. I will ask the candidates to stand as your school is called and the marshals to prepare them to approach the stage. Will Dr. John Locke, Chief Experience Officer, and Dr. Tim Schlock, Associate Professor of Librarianship, please come forward to announce the names of all the candidates as they ascend the stage. And may I ask Dr. Jody Potter, Chief Strategy Officer, and Dr. Sushil Acharya, Vice Provost, to assist the President with the recognition of the students. I call Dean Daria Crawley to welcome the candidates from the Rockwell School of Business, School of Data Intelligence and Technology, and School of Engineering and Science.
It is my honor to welcome the candidates from the Rockwell School of Business. I call forward Dr. Jeffrey Mitchell, Vice Dean of Business and STEM, and Dr. Shushma Mishra, Assistant Dean of Business and STEM, to hood their candidates with their master's hoods, signifying their degree from the Rockwell School of Business. Madam President, I present the master's degree candidates from the Rockwell School of Business.
Suganti Govindaraj.
Nilofer Rahamtullah.
Urujbanu Naabad.
Mohammed Mujtaba.
Michael Skineski.
Noah Glenn Spanos.
Mason Miller.
Maxim Robert Duzicki.
Keegan Schuler.
Sarah Elizabeth Terwilliger.
Ryan Adair.
Monica Andrea Pichotto.
Abigail C. Elliott.
Matthew Paul Frano.
Patrick Thomas Wolf.
Jocelyn Olivia Young.
Tyler Anthony Zanaglio.
Michael Najir Williams.
Ian Z. Bredniak.
Madison Janae Floyd.
Jada Alexandra Lee.
Leah Medin.
Daniel Alexander.
Bertha Yarnot.
Hannah Nicole Staub.
Bradley Colangelo.
Nicole Williams Cohen.
Sierra Angela Mengen.
Jacob Stanley Fleshar.
Cooper Aaron Kitchen.
Ashley Jean Stebbins.
Josephine Faith Leslie.
Grace Ann Catherine Hampton.
Amir Muhammad.
Jaden David Mays.
Rachel Goodman.
Krista Lynn Amato.
Shay Lynn Clayton.
Jessica Ann Brett.
Megan Morita Pers.
Alicia Judith Comis.
Ellie Michelle Markovsky.
Alexandria Lynn Lang.
Sahasra Ramshetty.
It is my honor to welcome the candidates from the School of Data Intelligence and Technology. I call forward Dr. Mishra and Dr. Mitchell to please stay where they are to hood these candidates with the master's hoods signifying their degree from the School of Data Intelligence and Technology. Madam President, I present the candidates from the School of Data Intelligence and Technology.
Lillian Maryville Turner.
Ian Vincent Earl Cordish Murdoch.
Alexander Joseph Wolf.
Luke Aiden Bender.
Jerub McFadden.
Christopher James McCann.
Matthew Allen O'Neill.
Hunter Thomas Prothero.
Zachary John Sibinak.
Samantha Lee Thomas.
Tyler Scott Vanish.
Bhavani Ambarapudi.
Zachary J. Connolly.
Alexander Rudolph Marsh.
Joseph B. Gutenberg V.
Mohammed Osman Ali Khan.
Aaron Theodore Pecan.
Dennis Dmitry Kalinin.
Kelson T. Bowman.
Grant Allen Carvender.
James Bonacci.
Peyton Grace Lutchkus.
Chloe Celeste Zuba.
Reese Gelston Martin.
Emma Catherine Buckner.
Harley Irene Headley.
Arissa Nichelle George.
Emily Hindman.
Rebecca Taylor Shook.
Amina Grace Harp.
Zachary Thomas Wedding.
Brock Matthew Maraska.
Matthew Charles Anthony.
Shahrukh Ali Noor.
Emmanuel Sar Kute.
Rita Mukeshbai Dovaria.
Randy Othello Tilmut.
Ice Ingusha Asortse.
Reno Andrew Patrick.
Noof Hussein Aluhaydun.
Chi T Min Lei.
Mustafa Kilic.
Harshita Rudiraju.
Manisha Mundlamori.
Savior Mofa.
Prithvi Raju Mekala.
Nayana Ragaraju.
Jaswanti Pakanati.
Elijah Lewis Friedman.
Rushendra Madhamseti.
Arvind Swami Kondu.
Ganesh Kumar Gudi.
Janvi Tarada.
Umang Kumar Rajeshbai Badiyadra.
Tavon Harmon Fields.
Sean Andrew Miller.
Emma Nicole Cantwell.
Yaswant Damacharla.
Nazir Sheikh.
Shanmukh Ka Chakravarti Chinnam.
Manish Reddy Patlola.
Anusha Reddy Piketty.
Ratna Priya Gutikonda.
Sanskruti Bojak.
Stravia Menikonti.
Chandrika Kohli.
Saipriya Alineni.
Sai Kiran Chandra.
Sudhir Naripati.
Abdul Hanan Zahid Hussain.
Shivani Sanabwana.
Chitra Sravani Kala.
Jack Robert Ambrosini.
It is my honor to welcome the candidates from the School of Engineering and Science that will be hooded by Dr. Jeffrey Mitchell and Dr. Shushma Mishra, with the hoods signifying their degree from the School of Engineering and Science. Madam President, I present the master's degree candidates from the School of Engineering and Science.
Gavin E. Baroni.
Christopher Connolly.
Gabrielle Ray Urban.
James Hayden Danner.
Ryan Scott Zeckley.
Devin J. McCardolero.
Andy Zhang.
Afuboche Oben Njok.
Shwaib Uddin Mohammed.
Dhruv Mishra.
Malik Abdul Kharder.
Shahbaz Mohammed.
Urvesh Bhai Mohesh Bhai Patel.
Fida Muhammad Khan.
Mohammed Sohail Pasha.
Please join me in congratulating all of the master's candidates. I now call Dean Nadine Englert to welcome the candidates from the School of Health Professions, the School of Education and Social Sciences, and School of Communication and Media. And may I ask Kelly Lorenzi, Chief Enrollment Officer, and John Rademacher, Vice Provost, to assist the President with the recognition of the students.
It is my honor to welcome the candidates from the School of Health Professions. I call forward Dr. Samantha Monda, Associate Dean of Health and Human Sciences, and Dr. Heather Pinson, Assistant Dean of Health and Human Sciences, to hood the candidates with the master's hoods signifying their degrees from the School of Health Professions. Madam President, I present the master's degree candidates from the School of Health Professions.
Micaiah Alexis Newby Lofton.
Milan Kunith.
Annika Lynn Kukic.
Nicole Noren Baptist.
Erin Rachel Baker.
Chelsea Elizabeth Chaika.
Nayani A. Reyes.
Andrea Marie Walsh.
Jesus Chassin.
Abigail Kate Dunmore.
Caitlin L. Wood.
Colby Hollabaugh.
Mackenzie Grace Westfield.
Adria Jean Cottespot.
Lindsay Snyder Novelli.
Allison Sue Romano.
Jillian Meredith Robbins.
Kaylee Elizabeth Tatters.
It is now my honor to welcome the candidates from the School of Education and Social Sciences. Dr. Samantha Monda and Dr. Heather Pinson will hood the candidates with the master's hoods signifying their degree from Education and Social Sciences. Madam President, I present the master's degree candidates from the School of Education and Social Sciences.
Carol Fenner.
Brianna G. Jordan.
Kylie Elizabeth Martin.
It is now my honor to welcome the candidates from the School of Communication and Media. Dr. Samantha Monda and Dr. Heather Pinson will hood the candidates with the master's hoods signifying their degree from the School of Communication and Media. Madam President, I present the master's degree candidates from the School of Communication and Media.
Kendall A. Battles.
Brianna May DeYarman.
Amanda R. Dolis.
Elizabeth Elise Priester.
Madison Lee Craycraft.
Punsho Aslam Joseph.
Alexa Ray Mooney.
Joseph Paul Shields.
Once again, please join me in congratulating all of our graduate candidates.
All right, we're almost done. It is now time to officially confer your degrees. Okay, are you ready? Come on, I can't hear you. Are you ready? Okay, this is gonna be in 3 parts. Okay, and it's not official until all 3 parts are done. So here's how it works. First, Provost Zimmer is gonna ask me to confer the degrees. Then I'm gonna say these magic words and confer the degrees. Then we'll present the class. Are you ready? Okay, Provost Zimmer, go for it.
Madam President, please confer the degrees.
See, part 1, check. All right, here we go. Part 2. Upon recommendation of the faculty and with the authority vested in me by the Pennsylvania State Department of Education and the trustees of Robert Morris University, I confer upon you, okay, this is the hard part. When you hear your degree name, if you're able, rise. All right, this is your last test. Doctor of Philosophy. There are, good, all right. Doctor of Nursing Practice. Master of Science. Master of Business Administration. Master of Science in Nursing. Master of Education. If you are not standing and you are able and you are a graduate, this is the time to stand up. All right, we got it. Okay, for which you have been certified with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. All right, part 3. This is the magic moment. Everyone in the audience, let's get those cameras ready. Look, they just went right on cue. Check that out. All right, let's have a drum roll. It is my honor to present to you the class of 2026. Congratulations. Okay, you are encouraged. You're encouraged to stay on campus and take photos with your graduates and share in the joy of this occasion with faculty, staff, administration at our reception tent. The faculty and the graduates are going to proceed to the back of the arena and move directly to the reception area in the tent located outside of People's Gate. You saw that big tent when you came in. That's where we're all headed, okay? So we're gonna ask that all of you remain in place until the graduates have departed the arena to allow for a smooth recession. At this time, we invite those who are able to please stand and remain standing for the recessional and join us as we proudly sing our alma mater.